Hi everyone, this is Ajit. So, this is another strategy video which I would be discussing uh, after this strategy which I posted here. And to update on this strategy, how it fared, I did this for one of the expiries and it gave me around 20 to 30 points. And that point of time, Nifty also moved to downwards around 15,500, and I didn't need to do anything. So it did what it wanted to, it has to do. So pretty much a happy trade there. So it did the purpose. So I'm planning to continue this using this strategy for future as well. So this was a good trade. It protected well and it gave me profits. So that's the update on this. And I also like to thank the 85 people who viewed it. So very happy about it that 80 people have seen it. So not a sarcasm. Okay, so today what we're going to see is a trade which I did. So this is the trade which we are going to see, which is planned for August, and which I'll deploy probably tomorrow, which means Monday. Okay, so the reason I took this trade is I did a weekly trade. I took this contra trade. Oh yeah, I took this trade on July 9th. So this is the trade I took. That point of time, Nifty was trading at around 15,660. So I was just having a contra opinion that Nifty can go up, but I didn't want to lose much money on it. So I just wanted to check the strategy. Like, this strategy was like sounding good on my view. That is like, it can go, but I didn't want to lose much if it didn't go. So I took this on July 9th, and if it didn't go, I'll be losing 10 points. And if it goes, I'll be earning. So that's the plan I had. And Nifty expired at around 15,921. So I got some good profits, around 15 to 20 points there. No adjustments I did. Just a happy trade, and I exited on the expiry around 11 o'clock. Okay, so based on this trade, I decided to do a monthly trade. So here I am planning. So I will just go to Obstra based on what the plan was. So what we planning to do was 26th of August, 16,300 CE. So we'll sell and we'll buy 30th of September, 16,600 CE. Okay, why did I choose 16,300? I'm just thinking Nifty can go to 16,300 by end of August. It can go sooner also. So we never know. It can happen, it cannot happen. So we have to prepare for both the sides. So my view is 16,300. If your view is 16,500, you can do 16,500. So it's up to you. Like, the where it can go is it's limitless. So I'm just putting my thoughts here as I did for weekly trade on 15,900. So my view is this. So I'm planning this. And why did I choose 16,600 as a hedge? I didn't want to give much to hedge, and also I want the delta to be slightly towards the negative side. Like a delta should be around -4 or 5, so that I wouldn't lose penny if Nifty goes downside. So it's just that zero loss. I want to be on the downside, just skewed to a delta of -3 or -5, and 16,600 is a perfect delta for me on that. So if you go to the option Greeks, you can check the delta difference is -5, and the IV of both the things are pretty much same, and it's a long Vega strategy. So long Vega, the main reason this trade is taken, the calendar spread is taken, because we expecting the IV to increase right now for 26th of August. The IV is very low, and even for September, I think it's pretty low, 12.47. And if it goes up, then our range will get better. For example, So if this goes up, so you get a bigger range, right? So if it goes to 22, it's like you it's the thing, it's the thing which we expect when we do a calendar. So this can happen. So that is one more reason to add on to this strategy. And also for downside, there is not much, not much damage at all. So it's a happy trade on down also, you don't need to worry. So that is one thing, the reason to take the trade, that's what we discussed. So next is adjustments, like what can happen, like if it goes up, because that is where your max risk is. Like if it goes towards 16,100, even though your max profit zone is around 16,300, but your MTM, you'll be seeing losses. As you can see the blue line, you'll be seeing losses around 2,200. So if that happens, how do you minimize it? So that is the important thing you need to know before taking the trade. So what are the possible things you would do to protect your upside? Because it can happen, and when that happens, you will not be able to think. You shouldn't think that point of time. So what we can do, right, when this when Nifty goes to 16,100, like that's where your negative thing is. So when Nifty comes to 16,100 and you are seeing some bullish action in the chart, so what you can do is you can bring the buy hedge closer, like you exit 16,600 with profit or with loss, depends on when that happens, and then bring the hedge closer. You can buy 16,500 CE or 16,400 CE and see how it is, and evaluate. So if it is in the break even point, and if it is in the range, continue the trade. So one option is bring the hedge closer. You can bring the closer as near as 16,300. So that is the max profit zone. So that is one. Another one is shift your sell positions from 16,300 to 16,400. So what you're doing is you're bringing the sell side closer to your hedge, and as Nifty goes nearer, you have to move the sell. So it's up to you whether you want to move the sell position or move the buy position. Okay, and then depends on how Nifty reacts, you play around it. So that is the zone. This diagonal calendar can become a proper calendar. So that is where the adjustment will stop. Okay, and after you go calendar, you have to exit. So if Nifty moves, for example, if you make the 16,300 CE and Nifty would be here, and if it goes to 16,400, I think you would be in handsome profit that point of time, and it's time to exit. So that is the plan you should be having before you take the trade. What adjustments I can do if the trade goes wrong, and what are the adjustments I can do if the trade goes right. So I hope I was able to clarify that. And to sum up, for downside, you can sell more CEs also. If Nifty move to 15,200, or if Nifty breaks 15,400, you can sell more CEs and increase the profit potential. And do the same adjustment if it comes again on your upside movement. So it's the way you take the trade forward, and how you're able to move it. It is well begun is half done. So when you start, it's a good trade. It looks good on the chart. For me, it looks pretty good. 80% probability of profit. I like it. But that's not the only thing which gives you money, right? So the starting is good, but how it's going to end up, how it's going to make you money, so that is in your hands. So how you take it forward is in your hands, and how you adjust, it depends on the moment of Nifty. I told you where to adjust, it's over here. When to adjust is also told. So it's your action, and it's up to you to make it profitable or to exit with less loss. Okay, so that's the thing which I wanted to share. This is a pretty good thing which I did, and it worked. So I just wanted to share this to you. And downside is protected, take the trade. That's the mantra I have. So okay guys, this is what I wanted to share, and I will see you with some other strategies if it worked well for me. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye bye.